All right. So Poland has declassified the aid numbers, which is interesting because Poland always like to brag and cry and whine about how much it helped Ukraine. And now that the numbers have been declassified, it kind of betrays a little bit of a trend, and it's not a good trend. You could say that it's a downwards trend. Let me see. The Polish Ministry of Defense has released the data on military aid to Ukraine since the start of Russia's full-scale invasion. Its total value amounts to Polish zloty 16.45 billion, approximately 3.87 billion euro. It is about, the subject is the matter concerns. In a statement on the agency's official website, following the press conference held by Polish Defense Minister Władysław Kosiniak-Kamysz, and you'll see in a moment why I was interested in even talking about this thing, because it betrays a thing. Why is this important? Poland explained why military aid to Ukraine serves its national interests and effectively confirmed that will not scale back military support for Ukraine despite internal political debates and criticism. I mean, the evidence is in the pudding, and the evidence shows that the scale has already, that the aid has already been downscaled. It's not a matter of if and when. It has already been downscaled. Between 2024 and 2026, Poland provided aid to Ukraine worth Polish zlotys 1.55 billion, representing 9.4% of the total volume. Well, you can guess what that means, right? It means that the majority of the aid was provided between the years 2022 and 2023, which means that the volume of aid has dropped significantly in the years 2023 and 2024 and 2025. Sorry. Kosiniak-Kamysz announced that Poland's military aid to Ukraine is being provided along three main lines: transfer of military equipment and weaponry, training of Ukrainian military personnel, primarily within the framework of the European mission, establishment of logistic hubs at Rzeszów-Jasionka Airport, used for transporting military equipment and humanitarian aid. This area of activity includes ensuring the security of rail and road routes and protecting the equipment being transferred to Ukraine. Right. So 3 lines of aid. Poland has transferred T-72, PT-91, and the Leopard 2 A4 tanks, armored personnel carriers, infantry fighting vehicles, MiG-29 fighter jets, which the newest batch of MiG-29 fighter jets have been refused to Ukraine because supposedly Ukraine did not keep their end of the bargain, so Ukraine is not going to be receiving any more jets from Poland apparently, which is shit. Mi-2 helicopters and rocket launchers to Ukraine, as well as tank artillery and mortar ammunition. How much artillery has Poland actually given to Ukraine? Let me look that up. How much artillery munition has Ukraine given to Poland? Let me see. Ukraine has not given artillery munition to Poland. Instead, Poland is a major donor of military aid and equipment to Ukraine. Oh, I misspelled Poland given to Ukraine. Oh my god, what a slip. Okay, so how much artillery has Poland given to Ukraine then? Poland has provided Ukraine with vast quantities of ammunition, including over 100 million rounds of small arms. Nobody cares about that. And artillery ammunition alongside. How much artillery? While the exact shell by shell figures for heavy artillery such as 152 and 155 millimeter remain largely classified or part of a broader I thought that data was declassified, whatever. The issue of the transfer of Ukraine MiG-29 fighter jets remains open, according to him. Oh, okay. I just talked about that. Kyiv confirmed its interest in the aircraft and proposed transferring drones to Poland in exchange over the next 2 years. Although Poland says Ukraine is not transferring what it promised, so it's like whatever. So Poland is not giving the MiGs. So it's like a shitty situation all around, isn't it? All right. That researches into transfer weaponry to Ukraine was made only after an assessment by the General Staff of the Polish Armed Forces, so as not to weaken the country's defense capabilities. Hello, Malaki. How are you? Poland's security line runs along the Ukrainian-Russian front today. The more Russian missiles are shot down and more Russian drones are destroyed, the safer Poland will be, stated Kosiniak-Kamysz, which is why Poland refuses to shoot down Russian missiles and drones above Ukraine. Former Prime Minister of Poland Donald Tusk called on Polish politicians not to use the issue of military aid to Ukraine for domestic political infighting. According to him, support for Kyiv directly affects Poland's own security. And yet Poland withholds the MiG planes, and yet Poland refuses to use its own capability to shoot down missiles above the Ukrainian sky, so it feels like mixed messaging to me, to say the least. I'm alive. Being alive is not always good. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Being alive is not always good. Well said. So yeah, we've done Polish news. Probably we'll move on to